Hi there, my name is Cupicate, and welcome to the new and improved Life Gen. Let me just say this artwork is absolutely precious. So I went in and I barely checked out anything because I realized I wanted to make a video, but I have noticed some new things in this game. And I really want to start a series on it for funsies. Nobody panic, Willow Clan and Moon Clan are coming back. I successfully moved their saves over to the updated clangen, so no one panic. This is not replacing those. We will finish those stories before October, as I am hoping to bring back the very, very famous Hollow Clan. But that is for another day and another episode. So this Life Gen, I really do want to make an art challenge. In Life Gen, the goal is that you have your own cat that you follow in a clan. Just one cat that you follow. It's your cat. And I loved that concept because as for playing Clan Gen, it can get really overwhelming looking at all these cats you care about. We're going to focus on this one that I pick out, and I'm going to do art of their stages of life. I'm going to do art of them with their mate. Hopefully they live long enough to get one. And if they manage to have any children, we're going to do that as well and make a family tree so that we can follow all of our warrior cats, clan gen adventures using the Life Gen mod. So without further ado, let's see what our cat is going to be. Sneeze clan. Maybe not. I'm gonna filter through these. We already have a Willow Clan. I'm going to go with Havenclan. I just kind of clicked on the randomize button until I found one I liked, and I really like this one. So now we pick our cat, and we have 3 rerolls. So I'm going to go through some of these and pick our cat. Oh my gosh, why isn't it Halloween yet? I may have to pick this cat and name her Pumpkin Kit. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. So her name is Blue Kit, probably because of the eyes. She'll end up having long hair. She's a lonesome trait, but she's always curious. Oh, y'all, I think this is the one. I don't want to see anymore. I just love this cat. We're going with it. Our little pumpkin kit. All right, and now we just pick where we want to be. I love the look of the classic forest. It was one of my favorite little maps for where your cats would be, where clan camp would be. And we're going to start in autumn. I feel like that's appropriate since we have officially started autumn here in Colorado. Welcome to the world, Pumpkin Kit. Continue. So we're not actually born yet. Let's go through our cat list just for fun and see some of the cats that are going to potentially raise us. Raccoon Star, a trans male adult with cobalt eyes, the classic tabby pelt, short fur, and is the leader with still 9 lives remaining. 56 moons as well. That's a pretty good age for a leader, so I'm interested to see how he does. Our deputy is Slate Shock, a male senior adult with the sunlit ice eyes, one of my favorites, a Bengal pelt, short fur. He can be a bit childish, but is a good teacher, 97 moons old. Our medicine cat is Chestnut Bird, a female, a young adult female at that, with cobalt eyes, single color pelt, and medium fur. She's a bit grumpy. I wonder if she's tired of fixing up all of these naughty apprentices going out when they shouldn't, or warriors pushing their apprentices too far. Regardless of her being a medicine cat, she's actually a great hunter and is pretty good at mediating. And then we have Rattlegale. So this was something I noticed with the new Life Gen. Don't know if this is in the new Clan Gen, but we automatically start out with a mediator, which I just love. He is a senior adult male with cyan eyes, a tabby pelt, short fur. He's a bit adventurous. He's a philosopher and a good hunter, a philosopher. And he's quite old, 115 moons. Now, I won't go into too much detail with the warriors. I'll just kind of mention their name. We have Crouch Scratch, who is a female warrior. We have Daisy Path, another female warrior. She's so pretty. She is about to retire, though. It looks like a lot of these are about to retire. Lots of seniors in the clan. So seeing, oh my gosh, what? Gardenia Cry, you're gorgeous. Anyways, A lot of these warriors are probably hoping for some new young kits because they're getting too old. They need some new cats to come and take over and take care of the clan. But Gardenia Cry, absolutely beautiful. She's also a senior female warrior. We have Apple Speckle, another senior female warrior. Oh dear. Okay, here we go. We have Pigeon Hearts. I love Pigeon Heart's red tail. So finally a male warrior, an adult, so not senior. So he's probably the youngest we've got so far. We have Dahlia Seeker. Oh, they look like siblings. That'd be cool if they were. Dahlia Seeker is a female warrior and she is 74 moons, so she's the youngest so far. Burrow Dash, a male warrior, a young adult, so the youngest warrior we have so far. He's a bit vengeful. We're gonna have to look out for him. And now on to our little apprentices. We have Dusty Paw. I love his pelt. And then for our elder, we have Heath Swarm. Heath Swarm is a senior male. He's a bit childish. It looks like he had a pretty bad injury to his tail at some point. I wonder what the story is behind that. Oh, another apprentice, the Queen's Apprentice. That is such a cool add-on. I can't wait to see if that's actually in the clangen game itself. Very cool. And then we have Weak Kit, who's a young little female kitten. Very sweet. And that is all for our clan. So let's go ahead and click time skip 1 moon, and we are born a little fall kitten under the silver glow of the moon. You, pumpkin kits, are born. Pigeon Heart, with their comforting purrs and warm nuzzles, assures you of their love. The scent of the nursery, a comforting blend of milk, moss, and pigeon heart, creates an atmosphere of safety. The clan's soft murmurs beyond the nursery lull you into your peaceful slumber. Aw, so Pigeon Heart is our dad, and we are the only little kitten. Wishes other cats would stop babying them. So let's look at our family tree. Interesting. So Pigeon Heart is our dad, but we don't know who our mom is. We don't have a mom. We were clan born, and Pigeon Heart isn't a trans male, so something must have happened to our mother. Interesting. I'm really curious. This would be something fun for y'all to do in the comments. What do you think happened to our mother? So now I have noticed this cool little thing that they added in LifeGen where you can talk to this cat or insult this cat. So let's talk to our dad. Now we're just a baby, so I can't imagine we have much to say. Never take things at face value, little kit. That's a lesson I'd had to learn. Oh my gosh, what? Interesting advice. It's not bad advice by any means, but what a deep thing to say to a little kit. But now that we have been born as a little kit, it is time to draw our little babiness. Pumpkin Kit at this point is a newborn, and I wanted to make that evident by the fact that she is laying down without full control of her legs. Her eyes are closed, her ears are folded. She still has her beautiful tortoiseshell pelt, which will hopefully come in even stronger as she grows into an adolescent and even more as an adult. Now that that drawing is finished, 2 hours later, we shall continue with little Pumpkin Kit. So let's see what our leader has to say to us as a little newborn, who probably can't hear actually, but I'm really curious. Aw, Raccoon Star is worried about us. Oh, be careful near the brambles, little kit. It's easy to get hurt. I just imagine that we're in the nursery. We can't really hear anything, but we're crawling just a little too close to some brambles, and our leader has come in to check on us, and he's like, oh no, no, go back to your dad. Slate Shock is just like, ah, I see, a kit. Well, I'm very busy. Now, life as a kit is very boring. After all, you're kept in the nursery, you aren't allowed to go out, you need to stay safe and grow in the nursery. So we're gonna go ahead and time skip, and we're already a kitten, which means more art, but I think I'm gonna wait until the 3rd moon to do some art so we can kind of see how this story goes. So it says, oh, you found an accessory, pink collar. You chose to store it in a safe place for now. Interesting! So we can find accessories and we can probably go and put them on later. Don't know how Pumpkin Kit will feel about a pink collar, but you know what? If you think Pumpkin Kit needs a pink collar, I will put it on. Wheat Kit died of kitten cough. Oh no. See, and we can technically die of kitten cough too, which means Pumpkin Kit's life could be really, really short. It'd be devastating, but that's one of the things about life gen. Gardenia Cry was found dead near the Burdock clan border. This beautiful cat was found dead, and the clan mourns. Oh my goodness, 2 deaths on the first moon. Well, this is very devastating. Let's see how Pumpkin Kit is handling this. Pumpkin Kit wishes they had friends. And you see, she could have become friends with little Wheat Kit, but Wheat Kit did not make it. And so Pumpkin Kit's the only kitten currently in the clan and has no siblings. So the lonesome trait fits for this. She is very alone. Not having a mom, not having siblings, not having friends, and only really having her dad. Raccoon Star is thinking about forming an alliance. Possibly with the death of Gardenia Cry, it's possible he suspects that there may be a clan trying to hurt his clan and may need to ally with a different clan just in case. Slate Shock is currently hoping that Chestnut Bird will have some prophecies, probably due to the fact that there has been two sudden deaths in the clan. Chestnut Bird is happy they chose the life as a medicine cat, so they don't seem too bothered, and they are hoping that their abilities as a medicine cat can help the rest of the clan. Rattlegale is rethinking their life choices as a mediator. I can only imagine. Oh, very cool. So we can still send everybody out for patrols. Even though we can't go, we can still send them. This is probably important to keep the clan going, keep them from being hungry. So for our story, we are going to send our leader and our deputy out to do border patrols. It makes sense after the tragedy of Gardenia Cry. Because of the fact it was Burdock clan that they found Gardenia Cry near, they went to investigate, and they see that the clan is renewing their scent marks. But it seems as though the interaction is respectful. So with this interaction that they had, it is possible that Gardenia Cry was not killed by Burdock clan. It could have been rogues and was trying to blame it on Burdock clan. After all, I'm sure there are rogues that want discourse between the clans and would possibly set them up. Or it was Burdock clan, a member of their clan, but they could just be acting alone and it wasn't planned. Now I am going to have our medicine cat, Chestnut Bird, go out with our dad, Pigeonheart. After a little bit of talking about Pumpkin Kit, our dad grows uncomfortably quiet. When prompted on their troubles, Pigeonheart comments that they could not help but think of what legacy they would leave behind and StarClan, if StarClan called upon them. And Chestnut Bird, being quick with her wit and her good advice, says, I accidentally clicked off the page. Sorry about that. She says, the legacy you leave behind can be your daughter. And so that kind of rejuvenates our dad a little bit, thinking he wants to be a good dad because when he is gone, all that's left is little Pumpkin Kit to hold on to his legacy. These warriors will go out for a hunting patrol. Oh dear. They encounter an area, a clearing, where a lot of 2 legs linger. So we'll treat this like I do with clangen. I'm gonna roll a 50-50 chance to see if they go. All right, I rolled 60%, that's over 50%, and so they are convinced it is safe. They do try to catch Crouch Scratch, but Crouch Scratch, which is really hard to say, hisses and flees, thank goodness. Our remaining warriors with an apprentice will also go hunting. They find a mouse, but with all of their collective effort, they are still unable to catch said mouse. Now it is the second moon for our little Pumpkin Kit. During a story from an elder, you fall asleep and wake up with the other kits piling leaves on you. Well, there are no other kits in the clan, so we will assume that it was one of the apprentices, the only apprentice that I'm aware of. Oh no, I think there are 2 apprentices, putting leaves on us. One evening, Pigeonheart shares with you the wisdom of StarClan. So now that we're old enough, we're learning more about StarClan. The stars seem to twinkle a little brighter as you listen to the tales of your ancestors. You look up, gazing at the endless sky, feeling a connection to the cats who came before you. In this moment, you feel a part of something larger, an endless lineage that you're soon to join. Chestnut Bird picks up some moss and decides to carry it around with them. Crouch Scratch was seen playing with a kitty pet over the border. Very interesting. But this is what caught my eye. So Rattlegale confesses their feelings to Pigeonheart, our dad, and they have become mates. So Rattlegale is the mediator, and despite a little bit of age difference, because they're all adults here, Pigeonheart decided to become mates with them, so they are together now. I wonder how Pumpkin Kit would feel about this. Not knowing her mother, but now has another dad in a way, a stepdad. I wonder if we can talk to Rattlegale. So let's have Pumpkin Kit go ahead and talk to Rattlegale to see what they have to say. Oh, so Rattlegale was yelling at some apprentices. So what happened was a couple of apprentices were trying to convince these 2 kits to sneak into a badger den. What a bunch of mouse brains. So maybe a couple of our apprentices were kind of harassing some loner kits that were out by themselves and convinced them to get into a badger den. So Rattlegale ended up saving them, and Pumpkin Kit was hanging out with Rattlegale to see this happen. So Rattlegale's really protective. No matter what, don't let anyone pressure you into doing something you don't think is right. Go with your gut and stick to your own values. That's what's really important. Rattlegale? How sweet is that? Aw! Such a good dad. Such a good stepdad. Oh my goodness. Let's go talk to our dad now. The forest hides many secrets, Pumpkin Kit. You might think it's all fun and games now, but there's a darkness out there. Just be careful. Not everything is as it seems. Our dads are so protective of us. Oh, my heart, my sweet heart. And there's Chestnut Bird just carrying around moss. I don't know why, but I find that so cute. I think that Pigeonheart is still going to hang out with our medicine cat and continue to talk about good ways to raise Pumpkin Kit. During this session, it looks like Pigeonheart is still a little concerned about a legacy left behind. I'm not sure why he's so obsessed with this. It's kind of interesting. This time, Chestnut Bird tells Pigeonheart that to StarClan, the end of their life did not mean it was the true end. Even in StarClan, cats have their role to play. Pigeonheart's legacy would shine brighter than any star. Comforted by these words, Pigeonheart thanks Chestnut Bird and helps bring back herbs, and they got marigold. So that was a really productive chat. After all of the patrols have come back to camp, everyone seems to be gathered, playing around in the snow that has been falling all day. The cats seem happy despite the recent losses. Our little Pumpkin Kit is watching everybody chat and share tongues with each other, but she is all by herself. She still doesn't feel like she's got any friends. Even with the apprentice, it seems like her dad has moved on to this love, and even though this love of his is wonderful and also a great stepdad, she's feeling a little outcast. I'm hoping that this improves with age, and maybe she will find a little bit of courage as an apprentice and find her place and her role in the clan during that time and into adulthood. But we'll have to wait to see that until the next episode, when I age her up to 3 moons. I will then draw our beautiful Pumpkin Kit as an older kitten to add to our timeline, and I hope that we see her grow, find a mate, have kittens, so we have a true and real family tree done in art. I hope y'all are enjoying this Life Gen series where we follow Pumpkin Kit and do the art. I wanted this to be a fun art challenge as well. If you do, please tickle and poke that like button, subscribe to join our family if you haven't already, and jingle the bell to get notified of when I post more Life Gen or clangen videos. I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time for more of Life Gen. Bye!